My guest is known for his roles as a writer for the show 30 Rock, an actor on the show Community, a stand-up comedian, and as a rapper who will soon be releasing his first studio album, Camp. Childish Gambino, welcome to the Top 20.
Thank you.
So I understand that you got your name from a Wu-Tang name generator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine, and it's Bellowing Rap Machine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's way better than Childish Gambino.
I don't think I could live up to that.
I don't think I could. That's a really good rap name. You should do that. You could totally take it.
I need to like incorporate it into something. I don't know what to do with it.
You should start rapping.
Immediately.
I'll feature you on a mixtape if you want
now,
to.
You already promised to name your album after me, and you didn't. So you're going to have to.
They wouldn't let me. So, but I can do whatever I want with a mixtape.
Okay.
So if you want to get.
I'm going to have to follow up on that later.
Okay, cool.
What does the name mean to you, even though it was generated by the Wu-Tang name generator?
Well, I talked to RZA, and RZA, I mean, like it was his generator, I guess so. But he said, and I think this encapsulates exactly what it is. He's like, yo, it's like that computer had a brain, like you're childish, but you could also murder someone. Which I was like, okay. I don't think I can murder anyone, but it's definitely just like, I feel like for me, it's kind of just like silliness and kind of seriousness.
I agree, and this is kind of what we were discussing about your lyrical content being really actually intense and raunchy, while in person you're like very mellow and polite.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I like it.
I mean, like, I think people, I don't know, it's funny when people say stuff in rock songs or rock lyrics, like people just like take them as rock lyrics.
Right.
When people rap stuff, they're just like, you meant that, like it's just like, you did that, like it's like, I didn't know, like most of the time, like it's music, like, and like some of the stuff is true, some of the stuff isn't true, and all the stuff in my lyrics, like, I feel them sometimes.
Right.
Like it's just like, I feel like it's weird how people get like that. I was like, everyone's racist sometimes. Everyone's like, everybody does stuff they don't really mean when they're like angry or scared or whatever. And I don't think we should shy away from that. But I'm not that all the time, just some of the time.
Well, that's what makes your material very different, and I think that's great. You know, like it gives a lot of dichotomy to it.
I try, yeah.
So you're actually known for your mixtapes, which are available free online, but now you're putting out a studio album, Camp, and I want to know what you can tell us about Camp.
Camp is, I really wanted to, I guess with Camp, I really wanted to make an album that I felt like I wish I had when I was a kid. Like that was basically like the heart of the album. Like when we started making it, I think like the thing that me and Ludwig Göransson, who made, we produced all the beats together, and he makes all the music on Community, and New Girl, and some other shows too, Happy Endings. And basically we made all the music together, and the thing that we kept saying was like, too typical. We can't do that. That's too typical. So like we were always trying to do something that wasn't typical, something that was like a little weird and just honest. I felt like honesty was the only way that people were even gonna take it a little bit seriously, because that's why there's no features. That's why it's kind of like just us doing whatever we want, because I felt like if it wasn't honest, people would be like, yo, this Troy sucks. You know?
Tell me about your inspirations. You've cited Biggie Smalls' Life After Death as an inspiration, and generally albums that kind of transport you to another place with a theme. What are some other huge records that inspired you?
Eminem, Marshall Mathers. That was a really big influence on me. Far Side was all right. That was really big for me. That really had a big influence on me. And what else? I guess like, like albums that told stories. Like there was a bunch, like in the 90s, like it's weird, like I was talking to somebody and they were talking about how the 90s, like they were like music wasn't that great, but I was like, it was kind of like a golden age for hip hop. Like hip hop wise, like every album I've ever been like, yo, this is it, like came out then, and I wanted, and like all those albums were like telling stories that I felt like that. And I felt like that's kind of missing. Not necessarily missing, but just like no one has done it in a while where I felt like, oh, like that was speaking directly to me. Like I carried that Far Side like CD with me when I heard it. I was like with me to school. Like I listened to it every second because I was like, this is like, it was helping me through the day.
I agree.
So
I definitely agree
I just wanted to do something like that.